over 3 days now, this guy known as Justice Crack has been missing, and a lot of people have been coming on social media to complain about it. But recently, we've heard that he was actually arrested by the Nigerian military, or should I say, kidnapped by the Nigerian military. Now, I've also heard a lot of stories around the fact that the reason why the military arrested him was because he was talking about the poor feeding and welfare of the Nigerian soldiers in Borno or in the war front, But that is not the true story. The true story was posted on Justice Crack's, page. I think TikTok page. I went to his TikTok page and I saw it. It wasn't actually because of the feeding, the poor feeding. It was because of an information that he released to the public about the true situation of the death of an NYSC member in Abuja. The Nigerian military claimed that a particular young man who is currently serving the nation in Abuja was killed by a flying bullet. And Justice Crack, who lives in Abuja, for some reasons, got hold to the sister of this young man who was killed. And the girl gave him details of what happened, what transpired. That actually the military jumped into the compound, that young man was not outside on the day of that incident. The military claimed that there was an armed robbery attack, and they came to the vicinity to, get the armed robbers, and by mistake, a flying bullet, struck the victim. But from the sister's account, they jumped into his vicinity, and she showed video of when, they broke into the house. They shot at the door and then went into the door, into his own room, shot severally before they, unalived him. And then it was clearly stated by Justice Crack that this was, an intentional flying bullet that made this guy, and not just a flying bullet, so to speak. Now, another question is our military now responsible for, breakdown of law and order in the society? Are they now responsible, or what is actually the duty of the Nigerian police? Why is it that the Nigerian police are not carrying out their duty? They now leave it for the Nigerian military. And then these military men that came, they say it was just two persons. These two persons that came, how is it possible that you jump through the fence, gain access into the person's home, and then shot severally before he was, killed? And then you say it is, a flying bullet. And then Justice Crack went ahead to say that he has information, videos, and all the necessary information that will prove that this boy was not killed by a flying bullet. And for me, I believe strongly that that was the reason why they, kidnapped this young man. Is it that we do not have freedom of speech in this country any longer? You come out to protest. The only, lawful means you have to show the government that what they are doing is wrong, or to air your grievances to the government. They want to take it away from you. You want to protest, you are shot at. You want to write on the media, you are not free. If you write, you are kidnapped. You don't have freedom of speech again in this country. What is actually happening? What is actually happening? These people, the way they are moving, they are gradually pushing the Nigerian populace into arms. Because that's the last resort. When you push a man to the wall, his only remaining resort is to challenge you back. And when the people want to challenge you, they will not challenge you with empty hands. They would have to go and look for that thing, that particular power that the military and police have. They will look for it, acquire it, and face you. The government should do better. This Justice Crack should be released. In the normal clan, in a working government, all you need to do is invite him. Let him come and then give you information of the truth. And when you receive the truth, you prosecute the soldiers who are involved in that action. Why is it that you see somebody who has credible information that will give you and tell you the truth about what is happening, then you just go and you cramp the person and you want to shut the truth just like that? Are we still in the same society? Or has this society called Nigeria, has it been taken over by bandits and, unscrupulous elements? People who cannot stand for the truth and fight for the truth, holding political powers. How then can we be confident in going to the police, going to the military, to give them credible information about what is happening in the society? Because the intelligence that the police and the military have is the people that are giving them those information. How will the people feel safe to bring information to you when you crack down on people who have credible information about situations? We ask for the release of Justice Crack. Things cannot continue this way. We cannot continue this way in this country. We do not have freedom of speech. You can't see something, you can't have the credible information and then air it so that people will know the truth about situations. You just want to cover everything. You want to cover everything. Look at the case of Ogenemine in Delta State. This guy just came out recently. What is his name again? Harrison Gwamnishu. Just came out recently to state clearly that the two other persons that were with that police officer that shot that guy dead were not police officers. They are not policemen. In fact, they are just ordinary civilians. And then this policeman gave them police uniform and they perambulate around the society, continue to cause mayhem. With police uniform, you are a mere civilian and then you wear police uniform, move around in police van and arrest people and do all manner of nonsense. This is what is happening. Even the military is doing the same thing. When will all this nonsense stop in this country? Those are the hem of affairs. What are you doing? Because it is your body language that will signal those below to do the right thing. Unbelievable things are happening. And the government seems to be quiet.